One.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. So today my name is Khairul Sufidaus bin Khairul Hisam. I will become the project manager for this conference. So today's we are here to talk about our MPP election conference. So before we start, how about each of you introduce yourself? Starting with Abdurrahman.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdurrahman Osama, and I am the technical officer. I'm responsible for the technicality.
And then Muhammad.
Hello everyone, I am Muhammad Nuruddin and I am one of the project managers.
Assalamu
Okay,
alaikum.
Masaru.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Maisara Muhammad, and for today's discussion, I will be the manager officer.
Assalamu alaikum wa
And then,
barakatuh. This is Ahmad Ghalib, and I am the finance officer.
Okay, thank you guys. Your presence here is a testament to the commitment we share towards fostering a vibrant democratic process. So, on our first meeting, I would like to know the motivation of MPP. So, MPP is a student who going to lead our UTM to become a better place. So, can I have someone to elaborate more about this?
Okay, I would like to elaborate more. Okay, the MPP is a really important position that we have in the university. So because of that, we should make sure that the election is working properly. So we're gonna start first about how is the voting going to be made. Okay, so of course it's not gonna be a physical voting because that is not so convenient at all. So for the online voting method, how would it be? I would like to pass that to the technical officer to explain how the voting will be.
Okay, since you are trying to push away the physical voting, the best method for voting online is to using the Google Forms.
Can
So
you
Google
elaborate
Form.
more by using Google Form?
First of all, Google Form has a different type of surveys, so anything we needed as a survey form, it's available. Also, it's free, so it's not gonna cost the financial officer any additional money.
Okay,
Uh,
how do we make sure that the same student does not vote many times, for example?
Sorry?
um, since since this is um, uh, the election will take place in UTM only and UTM students, so we can make that the students have to give or to log in with their Gmail or the UTM Gmail, and usually they can only vote once with each email.
Mhm.
Okay. So, based on our past year, the chosen MPP are from each faculty. Can you distribute? Can anyone distribute the task? For example, give me the organization from the president until the committee. What kind of committee we need?
Well, as a technical team, as a technical officer, sorry, I have to ask how many categories we have um, or committee we have to have. So
Okay.
my question is to the uh, manager, project manager.
Okay. So, first we need to know. We have for our High Council, we have President, Vice President, Deputy President, and also we have our Treasurer and Secretary. That is for High Council. And then for the what do you call it? The committees, we need sport committees and then academic committees. Aside from that, we also need our college committees for each of the college. So can I have someone to elaborate more about what each of these tasks are for?
Okay, so I think this is not related to our discussion today.
Yes,
Our
it's not
discussion
related.
today
Yes,
is our discussion today is focused on the problems with the election being held online.
exactly.
Okay, so this is what we are focusing on right now. So maybe we can take this info from the organization or the faculty or whoever is in charge of doing the election later on, so that we could make so that we could focus, for example, the technical team, if they could make a vote for each department and each position, as you said just now, because there are many positions we don't know yet. But I think this is the responsibility of the faculty or the organization that is in charge of it. Okay, he just left.
I think
Let
his
me what?
internet is
Let
just
let let me pause the conference.
problem.
Good.
It's
Suddenly,
okay. It's okay.
It's
Okay,
okay.
Okay. Shall we
I
continue?
think
Hero,
I think we'll start.
okay, we are resuming. Since we are, I have a question. I have two questions, and if you allow me, I'd like to know first what is the volume of the attendees of this online conference. Do you have an idea, Khairul?
okay. So for today's conference, based on what Muhammad said, today conference is more about why we need to do the election online
Okay,
better than face to face.
okay. How many attendees that are going to be inside this conference that's gonna be held online? How many of them?
The one that going to go for election should be all UTM student.
So what is the maximum amount that we should take into consideration?
Wait, yeah.
Yeah. So I just searched just now. So the number of UTM students is 40,000 students. So that should be taken into account.
Okay, 40,000,
40,000 students. Okay, that is for the technical team to note as well. Okay.
40,000 students. Okay, I have another
How are we
question.
supposed to market?
My second question is
How are
for
we supposed to market for
so
all
sorry.
these students?
So I have
I
an
mean, we just said that we have like 40,000 students.
good.
How are we supposed to let them know about these elections? And for this point, I think it comes to the marketing management.
Okay, how are you going to do all that online?
I think for the marketing for the marketing part, I think the most important points that we should talk about is the optimizing virtual events. Like for example, discussing the strategies for enhancing the user management, like how to let them know about these elections, and also the digital marketing tactics, like for example the social media and online marketing techniques, like to let them know about every uh, all the news that's happening, and also it's so important to select the right platform to use. So compare and construct various online events platforms. Like for example, is it going to be a Google meeting or just online like an Instagram or TikToks? It should be we should be very careful uh, choosing these platforms, and also the accessibility and inclusivity. Like how are we supposed to address and market all these online events to make it accessible and diverse for all the audience, uh, because most of our audience will be students, like we just said.
Okay,
And
so how do
one
you
last
plan
point.
to market? Because you are the marketing
Uh,
officer, so I want to ask you, what platforms do you plan to use? What platforms do you think
mm,
like the students would be able to reach the content more and
uh,
vote easily, you know? So is it
I
Instagram, Facebook, just posters on the campus? What is it exactly?
Yeah, I think the most relevant techniques for marketing these days is by virtual marketing, which is simply videos, because most of us has phones and we use platforms like Instagram and TikToks. So we watch a lot of reels and TikToks every day. So it's more important to relate this to our marketing techniques by making some videos with these students to let the other students know about the new elections. So that's our marketing technique that
So
we are supposed
through
to use.
social media, I could say, in short, through social media, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or session maybe. Yeah, exactly. And also, it's so important to let the students know about the post-event engagement, like exploring the strategies that we used for this event and everything that is happening after each event or after each meeting that the the MPP audience will know about.
Okay, so thank you so much, financial officer or marketing officer rather, Maisara. Now I would like to go to Ahmed. Ahmed, you are the finance officer. So what is your plan? How do you want to give us a budget? Because we need a budget for both the technical and the marketing team. The marketing does not come for free, you know. So what is your plan to get a sponsor, Ahmed?
Yeah, we can talk about this, but I'd like to know what are the expenses of hosting 40,000 students online. I'd like to know from the technical officer Abdurrahman, what platform are we going to use and what are the expenses of this platform considering the 40,000 students?
Okay, so the app or software we are going to use, we have three options. First one is Zoom, second one is Google Meets, and the third one will be Webex. So for the first one, Zoom, Zoom, it's a very good platform, but you have to pay money for the premium, I think, to access that amount of students. The same thing is with Webex. And also, no, I think Webex is free. I'm sorry. And Google Meets, it has a limitation on time. So the two options we have, either we are going to use Webex, and it's going to be for free, or we have to pay some money from the finance team. So it's the decision of the finance team, and we can have either Google Meets or Zoom. But regarding the availability, we have everything available so far. But regarding which choice we make, it's up to the budget and up to the financial team to tell us what to do. If we
Uh,
have, we
I
can.
I have a question for you. Considering security and all that stuff, what is what's the most convenient as a technical guy that connects to the to all other officers to the security officer and for the budget I can choose the best for all, but what's the most convenient one for you so I can adjust that with the marketing. So what
Okay.
platform is best for you and how much does it cost for a 40,000 student?
Okay, for the best choice, disregarding money, it will be Zoom, and it has a payment method, so we have to pay. Regarding the payment, we'll have to subscribe to the biggest, the most package they have to give us unlimited students.
Okay.
The current cost, I don't have it, but it's easy to Google it.
Okay.
So, so disregarding
I
money, it will
I
be
also
Zoom.
Let
So
me.
their package costs around 800 ringgit for the business yearly, so 800 ringgit per year, and it gives us unlimited students for our meeting.
I have another question. I'll be asking you several questions now. Are we going to make this meeting only, or we're gonna do that all the whole year?
Is Sorry, can you ask the question again?
Uh, are we going to perform this meeting for this month only, or meetings during the whole year?
So the
So,
election,
so
you're asking me, right?
yes, yes. Should I only concern about this month or this year, or how
So
is it going to be?
this will be up to the project manager to tell us the amount or the amount of days that this event will hold. Is it going to be a week? Is it going to be a month? So my question will go to Muhammad Nuruddin to answer.
Okay, so I think the concern is how many times do we do the election? Is it a monthly election, or do you mean how many conferences are we going to make?
Yes, not
I
just
don't
the
understand
not
the
just
question.
the election. I'm concerning about what pricing I should take into consideration. I don't know. I don't know if we are going to do future conferences or not. So I'm asking you
It's
guys.
Okay,
only
okay,
it's
guys.
only a single conference.
Sorry.
It's only a single conference.
Before anything, you need to know. If someone want to do conference, not just like any conference. The MPP from each faculty, they're going to be at least like 2 or 3 MPP. So they're going to do their conference for their faculty, not for every student. I hope you take note of that,
Understood.
basically.
Yeah.
What does that mean? You mean
It's mean that, for example, computing student going to have 2 MPP at least, but the contestant are 4 people. So we can have these 4 people do conference, and then give what kind of manifesto they want to attract vote from others.
you
Okay, so basically you are saying there will be a conference for each faculty.
Yeah,
later?
Okay,
like
Good.
the amount of conferences, it doesn't really matter because this is a subscription. Okay, so the subscription will last 1 year. Okay, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's my
The
question.
whole yeah. So it's a subscription for an entire year. It's not just for one meeting. So with this one subscription, we can do all the meetings
Okay,
and all the conferences.
so we
So
do
just one.
we do a yearly subscription.
okay.
May I know why did you choose Zoom? Why not Google Meet? I think Google Meet is more convenient. It shows my
Oh
face.
yeah, Google Meet
It
also have
it
Meet Premium.
it shows my face brighter than Zoom. When I open Zoom, I don't see myself in this room.
Okay, so Zoom has a better security software in it, so it's better as a security measure.
I see.
Also, it's the oldest platform and it has the most um, what is it called? Like extensions. So you can add like a whiteboard, you can have multiple extensions and things to interact with the participants.
Okay, okay. So we are going.
I also wanted to add something. Guys, allow me. I
Okay,
also
yeah.
wanted to add two main points for marketing part. It's also so important to add feedbacks um, to get to gather and analyze the participants' feedbacks. Like after every meeting or every conference, we should know how the people felt about this conference or this meeting, and also we should follow the trends and the industry insights. So we should stay with the current trends, online trends, of course. So it's so important to manage all these trends and make like a good marketing techniques, so we can also get the feedbacks from the people, and also um, let them know more about these elections, or about the new upcoming conference.
So your question is targeting which officer? Is it, are you asking the project manager?
No, I wasn't asking. I was just adding two main points for the marketing techniques that we will use.
Okay, I have. Okay, thank you, but I have an issue. As a technical, okay, as a technical officer, there is a problem. Most of the time, there come participants that does not know how to use applications. Let's say Google Form, and does not know how to use Zoom or Webex or whatever software we are going to use. Uh, can we conduct a meeting explaining how to use them before the event starts? My question is to the Muhammad Nuruddin.
Okay, so can we conduct a trial just to make sure that everyone knows how to vote before the meetings, before the actual election starts, and for the conferences as well, right? Okay,
Correct.
for the voting itself, as you said, because the system is going to be, you have to sign in through the UTM network, and you have to vote using your graduate account. So I think it would be a fine idea to have 1 week before the actual election a test for students to try and open the website or the Google form, right? It is a Google form, right?
Mm.
Okay,
Correct.
so yeah, just to check on everything, everything is working. We get the data correctly. No one is allowed to vote multiple times. I think that is a great idea, actually. Thank you, Abdurrahman, for suggesting it.
Also, we have to ask the marketing team to include this in the marketing ads.
Yeah, sure. It's so important to add all the new information for the people to know more about what's coming up.
Yeah, guys, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You see, we have a problem with the volume of students. Obviously, there will not be 40,000 students on one meeting.
Okay.
So we will make a good guess that we'll make a guess that they're going to be 1500 or yeah 1500
Per day.
students, yes, attending. But the expenses is very very high, baby. You see, if they are going to be more, let's say they are 10,000.
Okay.
I am going to pay from the budget for 41 thousand
Thousand ringgit.
ringgit. This is
Okay, so can
this
you check on the Google Meet business plan real quick?
only 300 attendees per meeting.
No, no, the Google Meet business plan, the Business Plus.
It's inside. Okay. For businesses.
Google. Okay, we can also use what's it called? Google Meet live stream.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
How many people are there
Yeah.
for Google Meet?
Sorry, it is in Arabic. Sorry, Khairul.
You
It,
can translate. Yeah.
it is in Arabic, but the the business standard has only 1500
Wait,
sorry,
let
100
me see.
150 participants.
Uh,
The business
How
plus
how
150.
500, and the enterprise, which you have to to contact with the sales team, has only 1,000 uh, attendee. So
Okay,
I
so you have to keep in mind as well that we're not gonna do the we're not gonna do the conference for the entire university. Okay, we just take that as a reference number, but it's gonna be a conference for each faculty, and the target for each conference is gonna be the faculty students. So it's gonna be a much lower, even lower than you think. Okay, the number of participants.
I have another idea. By the way, our call ends within 15 minutes. It's better to end it within 10 minutes. I have one suggestion. It's that
Okay.
we don't have to let all these students in. We just have this conference with the people, with the host and the people in charge of the people that are supposed to talk in this uh, webinar, and in this conference, and then host it on our challenge, our channels. Our marketing officer will
Mhm.
sorry, will make this conference live on our channels, and we don't have to pay 40,000 ringgit. We just have to pay for the business.
Okay.
For
We just need to pay less.
Yes, much less. We don't have. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
30 attendees max,
Exactly.
or maybe
I
bro.
think Pro is okay.
Yeah,
Pro
yeah.
is
I
okay.
think I
And then
think yes, yes. The bro is also works. I don't. We don't have to go for the business one or this nightmare. 10,000 attendees. I
we
think
can see
we,
that approximately for 1 year,
Exactly.
contestant for MPP will be less than 50 people.
Mm.
Mm.
So
Yes.
currently we have how many faculty in UTM? Can somebody do a search for me? How many faculty we have in UTM?
I think there are around 8 or 10. How many faculties
I think 10.
in UTM?
10.
10.
10 faculties. Yes,
10 faculty. So
exactly.
we
Yes.
will have around 20 or 30, 20 or 30 people to become
Okay,
our MPP.
okay. That's great. So to answer your question, Maisara, uh, our marketing officer, if I am going to
Yes.
pay 600 ringgit for the marketing, and then
Mm.
we should have we should have around 1,000. We should have, mm, let's say, for the marketing, we are going to spend 1,500 ringgit.
1500.
Ringgit.
Yeah.
No, I think we will have to pay less than this. Yeah.
So
I
it's
think we will pay more or less than
oh,
1,500.
so this volume is way more than you need.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Good, 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 good. Okay, okay. What else, guys? What is there anything you'd like to? Do you need from the budget?
Mm, Budget, I think no need. But I want to sure if we do live, how many approximate people going to join our live? Approximate people to
Well,
join
that
our live.
depends on the marketing techniques that we will use and also the platforms. Like for example, if on Facebook or Instagrams, I think it will be around 500 and more. But for some platforms like TikTok, maybe around 300. Sorry, more than 800. It depends on the how many followers that we have on this platform. So that's why we should work very hard on the marketing techniques before we make anything live to the students.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
average the
So
average is above the average is above 700. Yes.
average is around 700. But I sorry for my question. We have almost more than 20K, but only 700 people going to join.
Hmm.
Hmm. I think it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's okay because we won't use just one account and only one platform, of course. So if just one account from just one platform is 700 and more, I think that's more convenient for us to use
Also,
both.
I would like to elaborate more. Okay, so for each faculty, or I believe for each faculty, for us in the Faculty of Computing, we have the Computer Science Student Association, which we call PERSACA. So basically, we can, for example, if you the voting for the MPP in in the Faculty of Computing. Okay, we're gonna charge. We're gonna connect with Persaka. Okay, which is the Computer Science Student Association. Okay, to advertise it to students as well. Okay, so I think that would be a great idea. Um, yeah, I think that is all. I think everything
Abdurrahman
is
has a question
already good.
before we close.
Last question.
Okay, can I get again the estimate of each person for each event? How many person will attend live for each meeting?
For the meeting or for the live broadcasting?
For no the meeting, the official meeting. How many people will participate in or expected to participate in?
Maximum.
Maximum.
Okay, what do you think, Khairul?
Okay, I think if we want to do a meeting, usually if we see other event, maybe around less than 200 to 2000 people of faculty, less
Less
than
than two
2000.
will attend
Yeah,
at the
will
same time
attend.
live.
At the same time, we can't allow more than considering our budget and our plan that we chose. We can't
Mm.
allow more than 100, and you are talking about 2,000. You scared me
Okay,
just
no,
now.
2000
Okay.
is live on live.
Yeah, on live, not just the meeting.
Oh yeah, yeah no, he's talking about the
No, no,
meeting,
I'm
the
talking
exact
about
same
the
meeting.
meeting.
Oh, the
The
meeting less
meeting.
than
Yes,
100 people.
less than
Less
Less than
than
100
100
people.
100
people.
Okay,
people.
that's great.
Less than 100, yes.
Okay,
All
last
right, good.
question from
So
me. The
just
project.
oh yeah, please
Last question.
continue. If you have a
Okay,
question.
so we will have our event election online, but we still need to do collaboration. Can I know? Can someone elaborate me about collaboration? What kind of collaboration we do with others, so that we can get money?
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
so sponsorships.
Usually, yeah, sponsorship. Because
Sponsorship.
usually in a big event, we will have our collaboration, and from that collaboration, we will have extra
Mhm.
money
Well,
for
I
it. Or
for that matter, I am going to talk with the PR, the public relation office, and me and him, we are planning to make the advertising on the in the meeting. We will see what advertisers, well, oh, sorry, what sponsors we are going to have, and we shall present the video after or before the meeting, or maybe in the middle. I don't know. This shall be discussed between the PR and the sponsors. Yeah,
okay,
Okay, guys.
and the money goes to the budget.
okay.
Okay. So let's wrap things up. Does anyone have any other questions, or should I just start wrapping things up?
Okay, you should
Okay, you can start to sum up.
you better list
Okay.
them in 2 minutes, and then we finish the meeting.
Okay, so basically, okay, first, the finance team, okay, the finance team will try to make to find a sponsorship for the event, okay, and then 1,500 ringgits, okay, that is the minimum we are aiming for. 1,500 ringgits will be to the marketing team, okay, and the rest can go to the technical team. Am I correct?
Yes, around
Okay.
600 ringgit.
Okay, so around 600 ringgits for the technical team. Okay, and then for the technicals, we're gonna do the event on social media. Okay, basically we're gonna do live streaming on multiple platforms of social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and so on. The voting would be in Google Forms. Okay,
Correct.
and we would have a trial before the election, before the voting to start. 1 week before the voting starts, we will have a small what's it called? A small trial just for students to know, to understand how the system works. How are they going to vote next week? Okay, and that's for technical, and then for marketing. marketing, we're gonna do posts, we're gonna do videos as well. We're gonna post them on social media, and also we're gonna have posters for each faculty. The budget is, as I said before, 1,500 ringgits, and we were gonna make the student associations, for example, in Computing Persaka, we're gonna make them advertise for us in the faculty itself as well. So I think that's all for today. Thank you all for collaborating, and see you in the next meeting.
مع
Okay,
السلامة.
see you guys in the next
Thank you.
meeting.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.